am finally up and about. I had all these great plans for getting a super early start and what I was going to do with that early start. Really, not many of them have come to fruition because when I woke up, it was raining. And a lot of the plans that I had, well, not a lot, but the plans I had basically involved being outside. I wanted to get up early and work in the yard and then go for a walk. But when I woke up at about 6:37, it was raining. So ixnay on that idea. I did manage to work out. And then I got distracted because whenever I'm so obsessed with little cameras, especially Insta360 cameras, Insta360 launched the announce of its gimbal camera, the little Luna Insta360 camera. So I watched that launch this morning before doing anything, and then I watched a couple of videos of creators reviewing it. So that kind of distracted me. But I said, you know what? There's still time. It's to get a good workout in, which I did. And now the sun is out, but it's wet, so I can't really work in the yard. So I'm just going to save that for, I guess, Friday or Saturday. Friday night it's supposed to rain. Friday morning it should be dry. So fingers crossed I get to finish up the yard. Then the rest of the day, I'm going to get breakfast first of all because I'm absolutely starving and I need some coffee. And then I'm going to edit my video a little bit. And after that, I don't know. I'm going to have to improvise this day. I had it all planned out. One little thing early this morning, the weather kind of blew up my whole day. And it's really not the weather's fault. It's my fault for not having a backup plan. I knew there was a chance that it might rain, but I didn't believe it. Let's get this day started, get a couple of things done. And I'm not going to stress it because this is my day off. So it is what it is. My neighbors over there are getting their house power washed, which is something I really want to do, but we're going to get the back porch redone. And that's probably going to cause a lot of dust and mess back there. So I think I'll wait until the back porch is redone. And then we'll get our place power washed too, because I have a feeling it's going to look real nice getting all that layer of dirt off. And they do the windows too, apparently. And our windows desperately need cleaning. Can't tell by this window because this window is fairly clean, but our kitchen windows need a little help. So I think that's what I will sign us up for once we get that back porch done. Yeah, our windows need deep cleaning just like that. Let me get out this window being nosy. This is my just kicking it around the house fit. Just a simple dress that I got from Amazon. Love it because it has pockets. And I put on another sports bra because I'm going to go walking later. So let's get some breakfast. I'm hoping and praying that my mango is still good. 50-50 because I really want some yogurt. And some fruit and granola. That is what I'm in the mood for today. High protein, a little fiber with some fruit, and we're good to go. This is the sausage we picked up from North Carolina, and I got to separate that and get it in the freezer ASAP. So we made it out the house for a nice little walk. Remember when I mentioned that my husband and I were going to abstain from drinking just to see if it helped our weight any? Well, apparently when I said we, I must have been speaking French, because that we is now an I.
We?
Yep, it is an I. Basically, one night out with his friends, and all bets are apparently off, literally. Our neighbor was betting against him. The under was what, 10 days?
Something like that.
And I swore, I was like, oh no, he's got this. He's going to do it. He's going to do it with me. And he went out with his friends last night and partook of not one, but I think 2 drinks. Maybe
2
3.
drinks. No,
Could have
2.
been. Okay, 2 drinks. But still 2 more than I had. But I'm on this journey alone. And it's not a permanent journey. And I didn't think it was that hard, but apparently it's harder than I thought it was. So I'm just going to continue on, and we'll have a data point of 1 person, not 2. And that's okay. That's okay. We'll figure this out. Maybe not together, but we'll figure it out.
I didn't have one today.
Well, good for you. You didn't drink 2 days in a row. That deserves a cookie.
We don't have any.
I think we have some stale ones. But anyway, just wanted to let you guys know that I will continue on even if it's solo. And I will keep you up to date with what's going on. You have anything to say, guilty party?
I'm happy.
Okay. I'm happy you're happy.
We're happy.
Giant bug flying outside my window. I am a sweaty mess. I just came back from a walk and it was 89 degrees out there, but the humidity is through the absolute roof. I made it to the weekend and I feel like I just barely made it. I'm telling you, work has got me feeling really old right about now. I've spent most of my career dodging EMRs or electronic medical records, and now at one of my facilities, it's here to stay. And they are training us on it. And our virtual training was a total cluster. People training us assumed that we had already walked through the steps on the actual computer, so they were very curt and very short with us when we were asking very basic questions. It's because, dude, we have not seen this stuff before except for this little PowerPoint presentation that you're putting on and clicking through like crazy, like we're supposed to keep up with it. So today I finally got a chance, a sweat mustache. So today I finally got a chance to actually get on the computer and use it. And honestly, it's not that I think it's hard or gonna be hard or difficult. It's just that you have to sometimes just get in there and actually do it. You can't just go by a Zoom meeting. Oh, I'm probably all sweaty. So I feel a little bit better, and I got to go in on my day off to do a little bit more training because the system wasn't hooked up to the monitors, because now it'll, as the machine takes the vitals, it'll automatically transfer to our electronic record. So, I mean, in theory, that's supposed to be good and helpful, and I'm sure it will be, but I need to actually see it working to feel confident in doing it. And the facility I'm at, the turnover is so incredibly fast-paced that, we have to be boom, boom, boom. We have to get those patients in, get their procedure done, obviously all safely. but we don't have time to mess around putting in stuff in the computer. The thing that is so hard, I think, on my group is we don't want to be the rate limiting step. We don't want to be the one holding everything up, because it's bad enough as anesthesiologists, they always looking to blame you for any kind of delay there is. But now it's legit that we don't know how to work the system, and it's going to take us time. So it's a couple of things. One is patient safety. Taking care of the patient and trying to figure out a totally new system is not ideal. Two, it's also an ego thing. People expect us to be on top of everything. They expect us to know everything. And when you just throw this at us and say, hey, sink or swim, it's not fair. It makes us look foolish, like we don't know what we're doing, and downright makes us look incompetent. And the last thing we want to do is look incompetent in front of, our fellow staff, other doctors, our patients. We want to look competent, and we don't want to be given this assignment and have one hand tied behind our back and say, hey, go do this and go do it exceptionally well and succeed. It's not right, and it's not fair. So that's what I'm dealing with. So I think going to this session tomorrow is really going to help a lot. And I think I'm going to be the only one there. I don't know if any other docs are coming in. So I'm hoping that I can go there, learn it fairly well, and be able to teach it to my colleagues, because we're supposed to go live next Tuesday. We're supposed to have practice patients Monday and then go live Tuesday. Well, we had to basically push for this extra session Friday because they expected us to come in Monday and then go absolutely live with a full day, nonstop, just barely knowing this system. I'm not nervous. I'm just frustrated, because I'm just frustrated how we're being treated like we're such an afterthought in this whole process, and it's just not right. It's not right. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So I'm just going to push on, learn the system like I've learned everything else in life. And because, regardless of my feelings, what I think, this is going forward. So I'm just going to have to make the best of it. We're all going to have to make the best of it. That's all we can do. I don't know. I just felt like unloading, and I did. And am I feeling better? I guess slightly. I don't know. I don't know if I'm better or indifferent at this point. Slightly leaning towards indifferent. So I've done enough complaining. Anyway, the fun things. I did get home. I did manage to get a walk-in, and I got my pizza dough ready because I think we're going to do, because we are going to do pizza this Sunday, which is kind of odd for me. I usually try not to do pizza when I have to go to work the next day. But I'm not drinking, so that'll make it easier for basically being able to get up and go to work the next day. Because, like I said, I think I mentioned this before, but I have given up drinking, not permanently. God, not permanently. But I want to give it a straight 3 weeks of no drinking to see if that kind of helps or has any bearing on my weight loss journey. I personally don't feel that it will. I don't think I drink enough to justify not losing any weight. I could be wrong. So I'm going to go on this 3 weeks of no alcohol and see if anything changes, which thus far it has not. And it's been a week and a half, I think. Yeah, about a week and a half. And I haven't seen any results. So after the third week, I'm going to go back to drinking. And I drink in moderations. I don't do anything crazy. So that's why I personally don't think that has much to do with it. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what the data says. I am so thirsty. The humidity out there is just ridiculous. Well, I have another hour for my dough to rise. Then I can form it into little pizza balls, put it in the refrigerator, take a shower, and just chill for the rest of the night. So that's what I'll be up to. I will catch up with you later. Good morning. Wish me the best of luck because I'm on my way into one of my sites to tackle this EMR, or this electronic medical records. Apparently they have everything set up with some test charts and we can go play around with it. So I'm up kind of early because I wanted to get in a workout, but not too early because I wasn't sure when they were going to have it set up, and I didn't want to be waiting around there all morning. I didn't want to go in too early after my normal time because then there's going to be a whole hell of a lot of traffic, and I don't want to deal with traffic. So I'm going to leisurely go in there and get the system going. Well, not going, but learn how to get this system going. And then I'm probably going to go grocery shopping after that, get that out of the way. Sorry, I couldn't do that and talk to you at the same time. And that way I'll free up my Saturday to finally work in the yard if it doesn't rain, which I don't think it's going to rain Saturday. You're going to have to double check that because I'm not sure. I'm not doing too much, just a little concealer and a little bit around the eyes. Okay. Well, I'm going to finish getting dressed, get some breakfast, and head on in. And I'm praying and hoping that the traffic isn't bad. It shouldn't be at this time. I told them I'd be in around 9:30. It'll probably be closer to 9-ish because I finished working out faster than I thought I would and getting dressed and ready. I was going to wash my hair this morning, but I think I'm going to save that till tomorrow because I know tomorrow I'm going to be working in the yard, getting kind of sweaty, so no sense in washing my hair if I'm going to be sweating it out tomorrow. So I'll catch up with you later. So this is my outfit of the day. I really like this dress because it has pockets. And this bag is by LaFleur. Is it LaFleur? Yeah. LaFleur. I haven't worn it in a long time, so I decided to bust it out today. And I just want to make it nice and casual with these Michael Kors sneakers. Otherwise, I would wear sandals if I wanted to look a little bit fancier. But I'm just going into work to handle this electronic medical records and go into the grocery store probably, as usual. And that's about it for today. So at the grocery store, I got these Buffalo style mac and cheese bites, and it's not my fault. I tell you, you give a little old lady samples to give out, I'm gonna fall for it. They were actually pretty good, but I did not need macaroni cheese bites. And she also was serving it with this sauce that we already have, this Wegmans Danny's Dangerously Delicious Dipping Sauce. So she served it with that. And I was like, oh, well, we already have the sauce, so here I am. Buffalo style mac and cheese bites. Yeah, that's gonna really help my diet.
Sounds yummy.
So let's stick it in the freezer with the rest of the stuff. I thought it would make a nice little hors d'oeuvre or something if we have some people over.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she was so cute and so sweet. And it's kind of funny because they had a bunch of other people giving out samples.
Mm-hmm.
One was this young girl, and she wouldn't look anybody in the eye and was just standing there like she was scared to death. And there was this tall, older black guy who was just standing there stoic like a statue. And I was like, they don't look like they're selling too much. But the lady was putting her little balls in there and saying, would you like to try one? I was like, of course I would, sweet little old lady. And she got me, and she got a sale.
That's right.
And I walked right past the other ones, and they didn't say a word to me. I didn't say a word to them. So it's all good. It's all good.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I gotta cook this chicken. I'm gonna put this in the crock pot. This will be meal prep for next week's dinner. And I'm gonna have to make some more lunch meal prep because somebody's been really getting into the chicken, and that's not gonna last another week. So luckily, something told me to buy some ground beef. So I went ahead and bought the ground beef just in case I'd have to prep something for this weekend, which I'll probably do Saturday because Sunday we're doing pizza. But today, I'm gonna cook this chicken. So let me go get the crock pot. Good morning. I know I'm looking a little rough this morning. That is because I am up early, well, relatively early for Saturday. I'm going to do some workout in the yard. It's looking a hot mess out there and out back. The front of the yard, side of the yard, not too bad, but the back, hot mess. I know I didn't talk about it too much, but yesterday I went to the electronic medical records training. And it wasn't really training. It was just me teaching myself, practicing on the computer, hooking myself up to the machine to make sure it works, to make sure all the vital signs were recorded and went to the computer. And thus far, I did do what it was supposed to do. My concern is the flow. Like I said, we have to go pretty fast. And I don't know how much that's going to slow me down. Well, be honest, it is going to slow me down, but I'm going to have to adapt and get used to it and really move. So we'll see. So right now I'm going to get some breakfast, which is probably just going to consist of a protein shake and some coffee, and then head out to the yard. I want to get to the yard before it gets too hot out there. Oh my God, the weeds in the backyard are just insane. I thought they were going to be redoing the porch a lot sooner. So I let the weeds kind of go, thinking that, oh, they'll just take it down when they just tear up the porch. But no, the 4th of July, half of it is going to take place in our backyard. So I'm going to have to get out there and start making it look halfway decent. So, oh my God, weeds just grow every fucking where. It makes no sense. I have a planter out there. I know you probably can't see it. It's like right around here. It's a planter box of fake plants. And then there's a weed right there growing in it. If I wanted to grow plants, it would not grow that well. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So let me stop complaining, get something to eat, and get out of here and get this work done. So this here is what I'm dealing with. Weeds or parts of a tree that are growing, parts of a tree that are growing. Weeds all over here. Weeds. This was a planter box of fake plants, and look what grew in here. A big giant ass weed. This is overgrown. Gotta cut this back. And this just general weeds every frickin' where. So let's just start with these weeds. I can't find my giant weed shear, so just gonna have to improvise here. Got my weed pulling gloves. And now I need some kind of shears. This is what I need. Okay, let's get to it. So I'm just gonna pull and sweep up later. So just pull, 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 pull. Tedious work, but it has to be done. And here is the carnage of my anti-weeding campaign. Now I just gotta clean all this crap up. I'm all done. Yard work is finished. It wasn't really as bad as I thought. It only took me about an hour and some change to finish up everything. That included weeding the back, cleaning it up, weeding the side of the fence, weeding the little rock garden area, and putting down the rock. So it wasn't really that bad. After I finished, I did go take a shower and wash my hair immediately. But now thinking back, I probably should have waited because I think I want to take a walk. So I probably should have waited until I took a walk and then come back and take a shower, wash my hair. But we'll see. We'll see. It's 83 degrees out, so it's not like sweltering hot and super humid. So I could probably go for a walk, take a quick wash off when I get back, and then get ready because we are going out to dinner tonight. We are going to Eddie V's and Tyson's. We're celebrating my sister-in-law retirement. She retired this year, and we just wanted to take her out for a congratulations celebration dinner. They have this incredibly decadent dessert there. I think it's like 2,200 calories. And we've only had a bite of it when somebody else had it. And it's so good. But we've always avoided it because that's just too many calories. So my husband decided tonight that we were going to split one. So even though that's still crazy calories, I'm starting to change my mind as I'm thinking about it. We're going to get it. I thought I'd get something light, maybe get 2 apps as my entrees and then have that dessert. But when you think about it, even if I get something light, like just an app, like a taco or sashimi appetizer, and then add about 1,000 calories just for dessert, oh my God, that's still ridiculous. That dessert was so good. It was so full of butter and sugar, and then they set it ablaze. It's like one of those flambe type desserts. I mean, I would split it 3 ways, but it's really not that big to split 3 to 4 ways, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's going to be a game time decision. So it is 12:30, so I'm going to get some lunch and then finish studying my languages and then maybe take a quick nap. If I have some energy, I'll take a quick walk. We'll see. Nap, walk. Which one's going to win? I don't know. The nap is pretty tempting, but it would be nice to take a walk. Consider the fact I am thinking about a dessert that's like 2,200 calories or 2,100 calories. That's insane. Oh, the more I think about it, the more I think I'm going to talk myself out of it. Anyway, I'm not going to give it any more thought for now. I'm just going to eat my lunch and relax. Catch up with you later. So I am doing the most with pink today. I got this dress from White House Black Market, or no, I'm sorry. I think it was the Loft I got this from. And it's got these little pink lines through it, and I thought I would offset that with my pink kitten heels and my pink strap. I really don't wear the strap that often, but I wanted to make this outfit a little bit more casual. Ooh, probably should have ironed this big wrinkle going down the side. You know what? I may throw this on the hanger and steam it real quick before we go. I got some time. But this is my ensemble for going to the retirement dinner for my sister-in-law. And it's warm out there, so I'm going to stay cool with this outfit. And I'm not taking a jacket because I don't think I'm going to need it. It might be cool in the restaurant, but I'll be okay because lately I have been running hot. Well, past couple of years I've been running hot ever since menopause hit. So air conditioners do not scare me anymore. But this is my fit. Ready?
There you go.
To Susan. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
All your
sister.
hard work.
Congrats, Dale. Gotcha. All right. Gotcha. Nice size salad.
Oh, you got it? Oh, sorry. What they used to look like.
Here comes the let it burn. Congratulations. Awesome. Thank you.
All righty.
Awesome.
Awesome.